Everyone thinks the fight starts when the bell rings. My name is Adrian Clark, owner of AC Sports Management, and I've been representing professional athletes for 5 years now. The grind never stops. Sleep is scarce. I never clock out. I'm always working. I'm always grinding. I think that's why I've gotten so far so fast. That's why my water bill is so high. Jess, how you doing?
What's going on, Adrian?
You doing? I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Oscar called me yesterday. Is it honestly too difficult to find him somebody in 118? Like, is it just not gonna happen, or is it just exceeding the budget?
Well, it's actually exceeding the budget, to be honest.
As long as their knockouts are not high, I'm not looking for someone with more than If they got more than if they got more than 4 or 5 knockouts, I'm not interested. I know he's a small guy, but if you have to go up in weight, that's fine. But I don't want him to sit out this month. I'll see you probably in January after that.
Sounds good.
All right, Jess. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
The guys he's naming, they're well-known local guys. They have great amateur records. So for me to take a fight, with my guy being a top guy and this guy being a top amateur, it doesn't make sense to have that fight early. But from his standpoint, he's trying to make money. The more people that come out, the more fighters that have a name, the better he sells. But from my standpoint, I'm looking for what's best for my guys for a long time. So. My job is to get them big fights, to get them big contracts, and to keep them active. What happens in the ring or what doesn't happen in the ring, as much as I say that it doesn't have anything to do with me, I'm still a part of the team, but I'm not a trainer, I'm just a manager. So my job stops once the contracts are signed and the endorsement deals out the way. My job ends from there. What happens in the ring, that's up to my guys. So if I can get them to win consistently, then we got something. But had to get to know Golden Boy Promotions and get them to trust me, had to get to know Main Events and get them to trust me, had to get to know the fighters and get them to trust me and my ability to get things done at such a young age. I'm learning now as I get older, the separation. I'm still young, I'm around my guys' age, so sometimes they hear Adrian Clark, my boy, my friend, my homeboy, they hear him rather than hearing Adrian Clark, my manager. Yeah, I would love to be inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame one day. I want to be known as one of the best managers to ever manage fighters. I don't want to cross over to the promotional side of things. It's not me. I like dealing directly with the athletes, but to be known, like kind of like where Al Haymon is at right now, I want to be greater than Al Haymon. I know I have the potential and the ability to be, but I want to be known as one of the best managers to ever manage in this business.
I met Adrian, I got a phone call from him. He met this guy, Lou, who was a manager who works for Top Rank. He referred him to me, and he said that when we met, he remembered me because he seen one of my fights, like in 2001 or so. And he remembered that. So, and we hit it off and been good ever since. He's on it because he's hungry. A lot of guys at this point, older guys may get a little settled, set in their ways. But you got a guy who wants to make a name for himself. It's funny though, we were in San Antonio and we were with Sam Watson, and he works for Al Haymon, and he said, this is the next Al Haymon, meaning that he's gonna be a guy who's gonna be just as successful. Hey man, he has a long way to go.
It's really unique that we all kind of started our careers at the same time, and then like we're watching each other grow, and I think that's the cool thing about it.
Yeah, I think it's great for the city of Dallas, to have a manager like him, and with him, he get to find a lot of these unseen talents because he goes to these local gyms and he discovers these talented Dallas boxers.
As good as I am, I'm only as good as either the fighters that I work with, listen to, or work for. So I get a lot of good ideas from him. The boxing scene is great. Like we have a lot of great fighters here. I mean, itself. I mean, EJ's an amazing talent inside the ring and outside the ring. But there are a lot of the fighters, maybe not of his caliber, but there's a lot of great fighters that could be world champions or could be put on a mainstream level.
The boxing scene is great, but we don't have the muscle behind us, you know, to get it out there. Like California, they have Golden Boy and Tyrone, they throw a lot of cards. Because as a promoters think that Dallas is not a boxing city.
He opens up the door for everyone. The city is literally like on his back. The more recognition he gets, the bigger fights he gets, the more people actually look at Dallas and say, you know what, we need to go there to make fights or try to make fights happen.
Sounds like a lot of pressure.
No, it's not a lot of pressure, you know. I welcome the pressure. I don't see it as pressure at all. I mean, it's a great thing that you know, I had the city on my back. That means I'm doing something right.
He's been cool thus far. I had to. In my prime, he couldn't beat me. Even though, I mean, he went to the Olympics or whatever. My prime and the amateurs down in Corpus Christi.
I mean, we should go to the gym and see who the best lefty. What you think about that, AC?
No, you mean like me spar somebody at my weight and then you spar somebody
you
at
me.
No, bro. Like just the weights. I don't want to hit you with a shot and then you get hurt and then Al and like the boxing world like mad at me because like I hurt the next best fighter in the sport. It's kind of like you. It's kind of like Floyd versus Sugar Ray or you versus Floyd. Like people they'll never get to see that. So like me versus you, like the fans won't get to see that. We can just imagine it, but they'll never get to see it.
You know, I don't talk much. I basically let my skills and my hands, you know, do the talking for me. And the ones that don't talk, those ones you need to watch out for. You know, just another day in the office, basically. You know, I love boxing, but, you know, me loving it, you know, that's really not gonna pay the bills right now. You know, like I said, I have a family, you know, and it's hard just depending on, you know, a dollar, you know. And I don't like tax favors or anything like that, so I do want to step up, you know, because I have the skills, so all I need is just to show the world. Compared to, you know, how it was going before I was, you know, with you, working with you, and so far it's going great now. You know, I'm getting fights, and I don't have to worry about when I'm gonna get my next fight, or worry about, you know, when my kid's gonna basically get something to eat. I just really want to be remembered.
fight fans for Ray Ximenez versus Jesse Angel Hernandez.
At the opening bell, my job stops. I used to fight before, and before my fights, I would pace back and forth before I walked out. So like now it's a personal relationship with these guys, bro. So it's difficult on me to sit ringside calmly and watch the guys that I'm friends with, that I'm damn near family with, either get punched in the face or whatever it may be. It's a little nerve-wracking for me, plus I know what's at stake. And so that's why I stand so far back.
Let's hear it for your main event, CKO fight fans. And your winner, by split decision, Ray Ximenez.
I'm not gonna stop. If I die at 65 or 70, I'll still be a boxing manager or a professional athlete representative. This is my passion. This is what I love to do. I get up for this every morning, and it's not a steady paycheck. So I have to grind just as hard as my athletes grind to get that payday. So this will be what I'm gonna do until I can't do it anymore.